Hi, my name is Dave Crook. Um, this is our speech three for Com 110. The first question that I'm going to speak about is what issue I've had with social media technology or digital communication. Digital communication can be pretty tricky. At work, it can happen pretty easily. It can happen outside too, but for me, more happens at work. Write an email or something like that, and um, it can be taken in a way that you don't mean it pretty easily. It's much easier to be direct and to lose some of the cues that you use when you're actually speaking to somebody when you're writing in text. Um, so there's many times that it'll come across as rude or maybe lacking emotion when that's not necessarily the case. It's just easy to take it that way. You're not there looking at somebody so they can see your facial expressions, they can hear your vocal cues, all that kind of stuff. So that's been an issue that I've been trying to deal with. Um, a couple ways I try to do that is I'll try to start off the email with something that kind of directs my feelings on the subject, whether it is something that needs to be direct or if it's just you can explain to them that you're not upset about something. This is just what we have to do to fix the problem, stuff like that. I know that's something that can get pretty difficult in text, just like a text message as well. Um, Even there where you don't have the visual of seeing somebody's face and how they're reacting to it, just just hearing their voice and hearing their different vocal cues can make a big difference. The next one that I'm going to talk about, and actually I can't even believe that I am talking about this to anybody, probably because nobody's actually in front of me, is the biggest insult that I ever received. This was when I was younger. I was a child. I was probably in late grade school, fourth or fifth grade, I'd say, on the bus, and I got told that I smelled. So that sense has had a major effect on me um, ever since then. To this day, the first thing I do when I get out of bed is that I take a shower. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I can know that I'm going to go work out in the yard for 3 hours and get sweaty as hell afterwards. I'm still taking a shower before I go outside. And I might take a shower right after I get done if I get sweaty. I might take a shower a third time that day if I get sweaty again. There's just there's no leaving the house sweaty for me. It's something that I can't stand, and I'd have to say it's directly because of that comment. So um, it was not something that I enjoyed hearing. Obviously, um, sometimes I wonder how my parents let me be the smelly kid, but it's something that I deal with now. I always carry deodorant with me. It's something that's always on my mind. I'm always checking to make sure I'm not being the smelly kid anymore. So uh, take a shower if you need to. So what is a misperception that other people have about you? Um, I think as far as communication goes, um, I have a tendency to just speak up whenever something pops in my head, and I don't mean that in a way that I say things that I don't mean or that are intelligent or not intelligent, but sometimes I don't necessarily wait my turn, and a big part of that and where that came from was when I was younger. I had a pretty bad stutter, and if I sat and thought about what I was going to say for too long, when it was time for me to say it, I would get stuck on the first word. And this still happens every once in a while, but for the most part, it doesn't. It doesn't bother me as much anymore. But what I started doing to fix that was when I thought of what I wanted to say, I just said it. And by doing that, I could keep myself from stuttering. Um, so that's something that I've been trying to deal with and to not do that. It's not as big of an issue. I can for the most part get it out without that happening and try to wait my turn. But it's something that still creeps up from now and then, both the stuttering and the speaking over people. So it's something that my wife's been trying to fix, and I think it's been mostly successful. Um, what's really interesting about that, and what I guess I never really understood, is that it was always in like a one-on-one conversation. It was almost never, say, if I had a give a speech in school, right? I, I just didn't stutter then. I don't know what it was, the difference about that. I could think about what I wanted to say in front of a group of people, and for some reason I didn't stutter. But if I was having a conversation with one or two people and I had to sit there and wait my turn, I was going to get stuck on the first word, and that was it. And I was probably going to get upset, and I was just going to be done with that conversation at that point. So, um, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed what I had to say, and good luck.